Reds. It's the Anfield Wrap post-match pint. After Liverpool 1, Chelsea 0. One of the greatest wins in our history. Jurgen Klopp's heroes. That ragtag bunch, that squad full of youngsters, fringe players, led by that colossus Virgil van Dijk, led by Wataru Endo, have got over the line and won La Decima, the 10th League Cup in our history. And we've won a lot of League Cups down the years. We've won Milk Cups. We've won Coca-Cola Cups. We've won Worthington Cups. We've won Carling Cups. But have any tasted as sweet as that Carabao Cup out of Amelia? After those kids have done that, after they've held out, and in the last minutes they've won it against Chelsea.
I can't believe they've done it. I can't believe they've done it.
Drink all over me.
What an absolute thing. It might have been La Decima, but it was Neil's first trophy, I believe, in person.
First trophy under Jurgen in person for me. Broke my duck.
The team that was out there was basically it was a League Cup team in the very purest sense. It was the League Cup team that you might see against Wigan by the end, and we were just thinking, right, okay, let's get through. We were just thinking, let's try and get something. Let's try it. I mean, I thought we played quite well. I thought we were the better team. But by the end, you're sort of thinking, they just look so tired. Not even by the end. By the end, I thought Chelsea looked tired, to be honest. And it took Virgil scoring the same goal twice to carry us to this.
They wouldn't let him have the first one, so he just did it again.
I felt like it was harsh, the first one, but so he just did it again. Crept in the near post this time. But there's some performances there. You know, you mentioned Endo, Virgil, Elliot. You know, it's just absolutely heroic, and it makes you feel like anything's possible for me. Like I can't believe that they've won that, and I couldn't believe it as it was happening, because you're thinking it's going to go to pens, and you know, I think we said on the bus on the way down, you sort of see it going 0-0 all the way, so you sort of can't believe it's happening in front of your eyes, really. But you know, like an incredible thing to see that makes you think anything's possible. I think, you know, if that Liverpool can win the cup, you know, a proper cup at Wembley against Chelsea, anything's possible.
That's the theme for me, Adam Amelia there, Ian Ryan. That is the theme for me, what Adam said there. Anything is possible, and that is the mantra that Jurgen Klopp has just drilled into that squad and to us as supporters ever since he's walked through the door, is if you keep believing, keep fighting, you'll get your rewards. Chelsea are bringing £80 million players off the bench. We're bringing lads who made their first appearance for Liverpool last week off the bench against Luton. It's an incredible achievement. As I said, I don't want to go into it over and over, but the players that are out, the major players that are missing for the Reds, to have got over the line with that set of players today, I'm not overstating it. It is one of the greatest performances I've ever seen from a Red squad.
First of all, I feel like I'm having a heart attack. Honestly, my heart is almost beating out.
First of all, I'm going to have a heart attack.
It's booming. When you follow a club like this, you get to be fortunate enough to see them win all kinds of things. All kinds of things. Some of the best things you can ever win. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. In that context, where, as you said, he's thrown on youngster after youngster, whilst they're throwing on 70, 80 million pound footballers. I mean, honest to God, the adversity they faced today, I mean, when the game starts, you think they've got a chance, because the 11's still strong. Even though it's missing 7 or 8 worldies, you still think to yourself, after what they did on Wednesday night, they galvanised, and you think they've still got a chance. But as the game wears on, and more players leave the pitch who are experienced pros, and more youngsters come on, you think at some point they'll just run out of steam, and they'll get picked off, and they'll get punished, because football's like that, and it can be really, really cruel. And for them to stand up the way they did, and to just, I mean, they are young footballers, but they played like men. Every single one of them, and from front to back. And you could tell that there was probably a lot of it for the manager, for themselves. I think for the crowd, we never stopped. We kept them honest, we kept them going. Neil, my God, honestly, you could go to a football match 10, 20 years on from this, and I'm not sure you'll ever see anything quite like that, where they've found another level. My God, it was unbelievable.
They just would not cave in. They just would not give up at any stage. The amount of times where I felt that Chelsea was certain to score, like where it felt like, oh, that's 1-0, oh, that's 1-0, oh, that's 1-0, and then Kelleher stood tall, Virgil van Dijk stood tall. The amount of times where you thought, well, that's got to be the moment. Surely we can't hold out, but somehow we kept going and kept.
YouTube Press the button, become a member of the Anfield Wrap from the heart of the city of Liverpool. The best way to enjoy all your Liverpool-based videos, everything you need, every single day. It is the Anfield Wrap.